Hi there. I wanted to share really quickly what the wellness scan looks like, how long it takes, and just really show you why you want to have a wellness scan. So basically, all I do is set up my computer. It's non-invasive, so all that means is you're going to put your finger in here just like you would a pulse ox machine. And the one thing I do want you to do is remove any jewelry that you can remove, that's easily removable. So I'm gonna take off my earrings, my Apple Watch for sure, and then I'm also taking off my wedding ring. So I am going to put my finger in here. Now, when you do the scan, we do not want you to talk during the whole minute. But I'm gonna be talking because I'm gonna be sharing a little bit more about what this scan does. Also, keep your legs straight, don't cross them. So we just have everything ready. This is actually the scanner. I didn't realize it wasn't in the picture, but this is the actual scanner. So it's got two little ports that it plugs in. One is connects it to the computer and the other one connects it to the finger thing. And it has your pulse ox reading. It has your pulse rate on there. So it does show your SpO2 and it does show your pulse rate beats per minute. Isn't that awesome? So right now I'm at 98% and my pulse rate is at 78. I'm a little bit excited. So anyway, I'm going to click the start button and we're going to show you really how this works. So it shows you exactly that you need to put the thing on and it just says, okay, we're ready to test. So this really only takes 60 seconds. You'll hear some beeping in the background and that's just this reading the electrical magnetic field that each of my body systems puts off into the universe, right? Because we are, if you think about an EKG or an EEG that measures brain waves, like those are all visual printouts of what is the electrical pulses that are coming off of those organs. So this scan actually scans 45 body systems. It's not made to diagnose, treat, or do anything medically. It's just for insight for you to know where your body needs the most support in those 45 systems. So I'm going to read you some of the headers as soon as it's done so you know exactly what systems it's reading. Some of them are a little fun, but for sure it's cardiovascular, liver, kidneys, lungs, bone density. It does all kinds of things. We're going to go through all of those in just a moment. So I just really wanted you to see a scan live and we're almost done. We're at 50 seconds already. So it's really just a fun way to learn what your body needs and how you can support your body in a way that it needs it because we're all different, right? Not everybody needs the same collagen. Not everybody needs the same supplements or all of that. So it's telling me now, do you want to save this? And I'm clicking OK. So now I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer and we're really going to review what these little categories are. Okay. Oop, I need to click save here first. All right. And I've done a couple scans of myself. I can do them whenever I want because I own this scanner. So it's kind of fun to be able to look at where you're going and where you've been and all the things that are happening, right? So I am going to raise this up just a little bit so you can get right in here. It's still saving. So we're going to just let that work its magic. Wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm trying to undo my little tension things on my, there we go, on my little selfie stand here. All right, so I'm going to get you right up here where you can see what we're looking at. All right. So it just says the results of this scan are not a medical diagnosis. The information provided is based on energetic patterns and is meant to offer insight into general wellness. Recommendations and product suggestions are for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as medical advice. Please consult your physician or a qualified healthcare provider for any questions about your health. So I do want to point out, you can absolutely take this report to your physician. I took it to my nurse practitioner that I see, and she was like, wow, this is really great. And I'm on a vitamin B complex, and I asked her why it was showing that my vitamin B was still low. And she said, well, that's because you have a gut problem. So you can see that's some of the things. So here is the report, and there's going to be different colors. You'll see the colors here. Green is good. And then on the left, it could be blue, yellow, or red. So mildly decreased, moderately decreased, and severely decreased. And then on the right, we have the same thing. It'll be either mildly increased, moderately increased, or severely increased. You can see through the colors here. So like this one says cholesterol crystal, and that one's high. Vascular resistance is a little bit high, and myocardial oxygen is low. My stroke volume is low. Again, I don't know what any of this means, but you can see here, it really shows all of that information. So it's got cardiovascular, it's got gastrointestinal, large intestines, it's got gallbladder stuff, it's got liver function. So I do want to point out, when I did my first scan, I had the liver fat content was all the way in the red. And because the supplements I'm taking now to support my liver, I'm actually in the green. So I really love that. My protein metabolism's a little low, so I need to get a little more protein, I think is what that means. And then we're going to check out the kidney function. This is another area I've been working on. It was really, I had a lot of, I had really high uric acid in the one, and then protein. I had a lot of protein index in my kidney function as well. And those have come down, so it's perfect. I love being able to see like the changes, right? Let's look at this brain nerve one. So this one is fun because it does give you a memory index. And I want you to know my memory index before was all the way in the red, and now it's coming up. And that's because I'm drinking a coffee that actually boosts your neurological patterns. So I can give you information about that. And then I'm diabetic. So I'm going to share this with you. The insulin is really low. Now I did just eat a protein bar, so that could have something to do with it, but it does tell you in the description what information you can gather from that. But you absolutely could take this to your doctor and have them explain the results to you so that you can understand them and support your body in a way that it needs to be supported. So if you're interested in booking your own scan with me, I would love to help you. I am located in Lillian, Alabama, but I'm certainly willing to travel most places in Pensacola or anywhere in Baldwin County. North Baldwin County, doesn't matter. My husband works up in Bay Minette. So I would love to help you understand where your body needs support by doing a quick 1 minute scan for you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.